Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel today. If you enjoyed this review, please drop a like and please subscribe down below. I appreciate all the support from everybody. And we have a plain, regular Nike box in front of us. This is one of the most common Nike boxes we usually see, white Nike up top. Going around to the label and by a title of video, we have a women's pair today in a Nike Dunk Low PRM, which stands for premium, in a white team red coconut milk, women's size 8, which would be a men's 6.5. Obviously, this is not my size. Obviously, I wouldn't be able to get these because they only went to a women's 12, and I would need a women's, I think, 14.5. But yeah, other than that, retail is not posted aside, but they were 110 US, I believe, not 100. I will double check that. Plain paper on the inside. And as for the release date, I believe these came out on July 25th. I will make sure that date's correct, and if I'm misspoken, then you will see the correct date in text, and they were $110 US. So, this is what we are looking at today. So we have an all leather upper, one leather being a little bit more shiny than the other, and that would be in that red. These are actually called a vintage team red, the team red obviously being this color going across the upper. If we bring it up, you can kind of see a little bit of that vintage kind of reddish brown kind of leather. I like the colors they put across this. I think it looks pretty damn good. Dunks are easy to wear, and when you have simple colors, you know, something different than the pandas, a red and white like this, I think it's a good buy for anybody, female, male, doesn't matter. And if I bring up the toe box here and I push my finger across, you can see a little bit of flex in the leather. So I will say the quality on these isn't too bad at all. It's actually pretty good. The white leather feels a little bit more stiff than the red, but they are pretty decent in terms of quality. Not bad at all for the retail price. And we have a cream vintage style midsole with that same kind of stitching going across the midsole, which is obviously supposed to resemble a vintage worn look. You have a darker team red outsole on the rubber, which I know it looks a little bit different than the leather, but both are team red. This is mainly due to the shimmer of that leather. And your swoosh is in the same team red color with the team red stitching to match, so there's no real contrast and color pop. Your white perforated leather toe box up close, so there is a little breathability. Flat white leather there, flat white leather going across the ankle and heel area. You have a white stitched Nike on the back heel, which is in that same team red. So lateral, medial side, same color blocking. Going up, you do have a vintage style flat lace. It's supposed to be a kind of a cream vintage color like the midsole. Your tongue is your standard white nylon and your white piping with white stitching, white tag, and the team red Nike up top. And this is the only pair of laces you get in here. Clear tips, nothing really special about them, just a color to match down here. As you can see, as close as they can really get. And your lining is that same team red material with that nice striping. And you have a team red insole with the cream vintage style Nike stamped underneath your heel, white underneath the tongue. You got a little bit of paper stuck in there. And both pairs are, or both shoes are exactly the same in this pair. No mismatch or different kind of color blocking. Very, very simple, very easy to wear. It's going to be a pretty quick review. But if you are thinking about getting these, whether you are male or female, I would recommend picking them up and holding on to them for about a month or two because we are going to be coming into fall time. And I think the red with this vintage kind of look, it's a good fall shoe. I know you're not supposed to wear white after Labor Day or something. I never understood that. But wear what you want. That's what I say. Ignore the whole white thing. I think it looks pretty good. I think it's going to be a good fall sneaker in my opinion. But other than that, that's really all I have to say. There's not too much to talk about with these. Very simple, basic colorway of dunks. Let me know down below what has been your favorite dunk release of the year. Has there been any dunks that have come out that you've missed that you've wanted? I'm actually looking forward to a couple pairs coming out. If you guys did get lucky, maybe you got the Crenshaw SB skate shops that came out recently. I was not fortunate enough to grab a pair of those. They are doing pretty good on the aftermarket as well. But other than that, let me know down in the comments what you guys think of these. Maybe we can get some dunk talk. If you want to mention some dunks, SBs, whatever, I will try to answer back to everybody, get some conversation going. I thank you guys for the support. Channel's been a little slow recently. Videos haven't been coming out as much as they used to. That is mainly due to me not being able to move as much and as quickly as possible. So bear with me as we try to catch up. You know, things have been slow. The recession, things are hitting. Sneakers aren't selling as fast. So bear with me as I continue the content and keep stuff going. I thank you guys for sticking around. I hope to see you in the next video, and I hope everybody has a great day. Okay? Bye.